every time you breathe, every time you drink, every time you eat, anything coming in the system now is penetrating that barrier that at one time was an intelligent gatekeeper and now has become a sieve. And with that, you get immune activation, immune overwhelm, and this leads to the condition that we call chronic inflammation, which is the foundation of the chronic disease epidemics that really got underway in those first couple decades. And so as you start to disrupt that gut membrane at these deep levels and the failure of that brightness starts to occur, you're not repairing fast enough, your immune system at some point is going to actually cross-react to your own body. And this is called autoimmune disease. And so autoimmune disease of the thyroid, for example, by 2002, we saw 1 in 4 girls with autoimmune thyroid antibodies testable in the United States by age 12. So we were really unleashing the immune system against its own body by the early to mid 90s. And in this, we saw new diseases created, really. Celiac disease became a household name, which is a severe autoimmune condition triggered by the consumption of gluten that's contaminated with glyphosate. We've published that in peer-reviewed science even 10 years back or something like that. Then you start to see the downstream effects on the cells that are a little bit deeper protected, but have that high metabolic demand. And those cells are by and large the neurons of the body. A typical average human cell takes about 200 mitochondria to power it to its full potential. A nerve cell will take 2,000. And so 2,000 mitochondria live in every single neuron in your best health. And right now, we're seeing a decrement of about 3 to 4% of those mitochondria per year starting at age 2. And so at very young ages, you're losing that light potential within your neurologic system. And for this, we've seen the advent of attention deficit disorder, autism spectrum disorder, and then as we go into older ages, Alzheimer's dementia, the occurrence of Parkinson's dementia in males. And then another 5 years goes, the injury gets deeper, explosion of MS, ALS, these rapid conditions of neurologic degeneration. All of this occurred, over this short 10-year period, pretty much between 1996 and 2006, when we saw the neurologic, diseases just all launch across all age groups, all socioeconomic groups, all populations of the world, really.